Okay, I think we're up. Internet speeds are showing much stronger, so that's off to a good start. Okay. Are we going? I think we're going. I see me up there, so that's a good start. So let me know if you are seeing this, but let's go ahead and speed run the crap out of this trailer. Where I'd probably first start is actually finding a music track. And hopefully you guys can pop in here. We're gonna jump on over. I'm gonna actually start on Soundstripe. Oh, come on. I think they will have what we're looking for. So I like their search system a lot. Okay, so I will go ahead and look up their music. And you know what? This needs to be an epic trailer, so we're gonna just start off with the words epic. And oh, look at this! They got an epic blockbuster track area here up at the front. Okay, so we'll just start playing through and see what we can find. Hopefully the audio is coming through. And actually I should check YouTube and make, oh, let's edit it so it's public. That's the problem. Let's see, I'll turn on monetization. Thanks guys for paying my bills. And then, where is the, let's set this to public. Oh, dude, it didn't save any of my stuff. Hopefully we can, let's change that really quick. The pressure's on. All right, well, editing a trailer. All right, we'll save that. Should be public now. Hopefully people are seeing this. I hope. I don't do enough streaming. I want to do more streaming. I've set everything up here. Let's see if it happens. I want to make sure people can actually enjoy this before I start. Should be public now. Oh, we got 5 people in here. So that's a good sign. Hey, welcome. Super stoked to have you guys here. We're going to try and speedrun a trailer. We're not off to a good start, but we'll get there. So the first step, I'm gonna start out finding a music track. I really apologize if this blasts out the audio. It hopefully doesn't. So I'm gonna push play, and I'm gonna try and keep an eye on levels. Maybe I'll turn them down a little bit in OBS. Just let me know in the chat if it's too loud. And let me pop out the chat here. We are back. Okay, let's go ahead and again let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. So I need kind of that movie trailer type sound. So we're just gonna play through and find something that's kind of along those lines. Okay, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Get a basic idea here. I work pretty quick. I gotta remember that. Oh yeah, keyboard shortcuts here on Soundstripe are helpful. It's a little too slow for what I need. Might be too loud in my own ears. Can't even hear myself. All right, a little too slow for me. Has potential. A little too dark and scary. This is for a epic ballet performance for my wife's dance studio, so we don't want it too dark as much as I like that. Justin, it is it's just officially a ballet performance. They do, of course they do the Nutcracker every year, but then they also do this really cool performance called Seralia. I think it's pretty heavily inspired by Cirque du Soleil, so I always love watching it. It's really a great performance. So you'll see some of that footage a little later. It's kind of cool. I love editing these trailers for them though, because they let me get as creative as I want. It's kind of fun. Let's see here. I could see that maybe. Tome of Fate is a good one. Oh, you do, Alexander. That's super sweet. Hey, good morning, Sparta. I'm getting kind of Batman vibes here. Don't think that'll work. This is epic. Here we go. Might be a little bit over the top epic, as much as I love it. They got some great stuff here on Soundstripe. I should have put my affiliate link in the description. Oh well. Alright, I'm kind of feeling some of that earlier stuff. Again, a little bit too epic. Hey, we back! True that. This is gonna be fun. I think this is also gonna keep me a lot more focused because, you know, it's easy to get distracted when you're watching YouTube videos when you should be editing, so we'll see how it goes. This is kind of cool. I like the beginning here. I want it just like just an ounce more. Let's see if it gets a little bit more epic here. It's cool, but it might be a little too dark for what I'm going for. Sparta, I use so many different music websites. I'm using Soundstripe because they have really great keyboard shortcuts, so I can get through this quickly. But I use let's see, I use Envato, I use Artlist, I use Upbeat, I use Audio. So I use it all. It's all really great. We live in an awesome time where you can find music anywhere. But I haven't used the Soundstripe library in a bit, so I kind of bounce between them over time to see the updated stuff. I think Dark Knight's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be Batman-y. You know, I don't use Epidemic Sounds, and I probably should add that one too. Alright, I really gotta find this music track. That's cool. I like that, but it's not quite what I'm going for. Alright, I'm gonna go up a little back to where we were. I really think Tome of Fate might be where I'm gonna start with. Because it's got this nice slow intro. I can have some fade up text stuff going. And then right when I want the build, I'll cut to this. Epic. Yeah. Let's go ahead and download that. This is what I'm feeling. Can you guys hear my voice above the music too? Because I can't hear myself. I guess I already downloaded it. So I started doing it and then I started the stream. Okay. Whoops, I accidentally hid your chat here. Okay. You can ask me questions, Justin. I will do my best to answer stuff, but I'm also going to be pretty focused on this edit. So I'm going to be taking footage from previous years I recorded. For 2020, we did this kind of movie version. So they let me get really creative. We did kind of a little narrative filming and stuff, which was really fun. So I'm going to bring in that music track. Actually, it's just going to be easier if I locate it here, drag in the music. Perfect. We're going to set that to a music track. Now, normally I love using the magnetic timeline directly, but when it comes to editing solely with music, or like really important that it's all on the music, I actually prefer to put the music in the magnetic timeline and then I put everything else in a group so it has the magnetic properties. But I find that it helps keep things in sync with the music a little bit better. Okay, let's see here. So I really like this intro. I'm going to kind of edit out the music. And again, this is so unplanned, so I apologize if there's long gaps of nothing going on. But so I like this intro a lot. And I feel like when those horns come up, I'll have maybe some text come up. I'll have some cool slow motion scenes. Everything I filmed, I think I might have filmed everything in 60, which is going to be great. And we're on a 24 timeline. All right, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to do this and then go back. There we go. That way I can hear myself. Okay, so let's find kind of our opening shot. I think that's what's going to be really important. So we got some really, really cool stuff here. I'm going to put that aside. Maybe I'll shrink this down, get me a little bit more space to work with. Okay. So there's a ton of cool stuff here. Maybe an opening shot of this stuff, opening out their arms. Could be really cool. This stuff looks great. The hard part's finding that opening shot. Now, usually I like to start off small, so I'm gonna probably find a shot that has just a single person, and then as the music's building, I'm gonna bring in more and more people. That's kind of my goal on this. So, and I filmed this on the A7S III with an RSC2 gimbal. Do I even have all of the... I feel like I'm missing some of the footage here, but we'll start off here. So yeah, we'll start off maybe with one of these like smaller pieces that just has, 1-2 people going on. And the problem is I need to, I don't have a ballet eye. I always have my wife like go through afterward and tell me if I picked good spots. So, so if there's anybody that does ballet out there, I apologize if I pick a bad section. It looks cool visually. So I like this stuff a lot. So I might even just go through and actually favorite this moment. See, I like that, like, whoops. Let's start there. Okay, that's a cool moment there. There's this great single moment over here. This stuff's really good. This stuff just would work well for an opener. Just because the music's going to be more subtle. Here we go. Here's some kind of single stuff going on. I think I'm going to need to turn it down in my headphones even a little bit more. Let's see. Okay. I think I did film it. Did I film it? Oh, no, I didn't film it in slow-mo. I thought I did. I might have other stuff filmed in slow-mo, huh? Well, that's okay. We'll make it work. Ooh, this stuff is always really good. So maybe we'll start with a slow scene here, people coming in and out on stage. Let's just drop it on. Let's just see what happens. And I'm going to push Shift 2. That's going to make it so I can only drop in video elements because I don't want any of the sound. Did I really not? That's crazy. I thought I filmed everything in slow-mo. wonder if I'm thinking of a different a different session. Oh yeah, there we go. That's nice. I'm gonna start off the music just a little bit later here. We'll trim that with option left bracket. Okay. I almost, when the horns kind of filling out, I'm gonna have them turning. So we'll push M there. We'll find that horn starting. And are you guys hearing this okay? I hope so. I've changed the volume levels a couple times. We'll find another shot. It's so hard finding that opening shot that's just gonna get people to be like, oh, what am I about to watch? This dance is really cool. Okay, we'll drop that down. And what's really cool about dance is I try to look at everything in the video as a musical instrument. So when their arms go up, I try to think of that as strings or something along those lines. And I feel like that really helps people feel the music while they're watching it. So their heads kind of work to the strings there too. Okay. But I want to start off a little more subtle too with just a few people. So that's the tricky part. I feel like I'm missing some dances here. I'm only seeing a few of these. Let me see if I can find the other dances. I have them all on my slow hard drive, and so I had to move it all to my my internal drive because this was not going to go fast enough. Because it's a lot. It's, over a terabyte of footage. So, let's see here. I will find Australia 2021. What am I? What hard drive is that on? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so we got all this. Where is my footage? We got raw. Ooh, this is a mess. Don't organize your stuff like this. Book sequence, garden forest. Okay, let's try. Oh, day 2. Oh yeah, here's a whole bunch more stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to copy. Or is this just? This might all just be elements of. Yeah, this is just all narrative elements that we filmed. I'm really confused where that is. Because they definitely didn't start off with that dance. I think. Oh, maybe this was part of a backup. I'm a mess, guys. Don't organize your footage the way I've organized it. I know I look all prepared in my videos, but definitely not. So, okay, let me look at chat for a second here. Oh, that would be really cool, Alexander. I probably won't just because of the time frame on this, but oh, thank you so much, Esteban. I really appreciate that super chat. I don't know if this is the best live stream because I'm disorganized, but let me see if I can pull up this and mount that. So hopefully you guys are having a great day. I'm so glad you're all here. Hey, thank you, Blogmeister. I'm so glad you guys are here. And Glasgow, thanks for the shout out on the Patreon. I appreciate that. That's actually been huge for me, being able to do full-time YouTube. So that's been huge. I definitely want to do more live streams. This was so last minute. Okay, let's see if this other piece of hard drive has. Nutcracker 20. Do I have more footage here? Nope, I don't. I'm missing some stuff. Okay, well, we'll just have to see what I can work with. Hey to Denmark, Evers Nature Photography. Yes, I would love to do some live streams in Motion. I think it would be really great if I could start integrating more tutorials, because I'm learning Motion with you guys. So I know I teach a lot, but I'm constantly just like sitting down and playing with it to learn it. So hey, thank you so much, Tizo. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, let's see what. I don't know where that footage is. It's driving me crazy, but let's see. What do they start off with in their dance? You know what? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring in the whole edit that I did. That's gonna have everything. It's not perfect, but I'm gonna need to make sure I take off the audio because there's major copyright stuff. Here we go. Okay, so here's the whole edit I did. I built this in Motion right here, this little like coming down on the book thing and opening it. Okay. So we got to do some fun narrative stuff. Yeah, so there's this black and white stuff. Yeah, I'm missing so many dances. I don't know where those are. But we'll make do with what we got here. Guess I'm going to letterbox no matter what I want. Okay. It's quite the production. Let's see. There's some great single moments in there. Okay, this is gonna be nice to have to call back to having the whole video. So I'm gonna keep that here. I'm just struggling to find that opening shot though. That's gonna to wow people, but I think I'm gonna just start dropping stuff in and hope for the best. So we'll start off with a nice fade up from black. And you know what? I'm gonna get an adjustment layer in here with a letterbox on it. This is not the way to do this. All right, let's go drop a letterbox on there because letterboxes are so cinematic and that's all that matters here. Okay, so we got our letterbox going. Now we can start dropping in footage here. I feel like we could even have that fade lasting longer. Nice. Okay. Now let's see if we can find our next segment here. And I think I need to figure out my music edit here too. We'll let it build a little bit longer. Right to... This is where it's gonna take off. So we're gonna push B to cut that bad boy. We're gonna slide over to the most dramatic part of the song, which should be here. Yeah, right there. Okay, let's see if we can get these to kind of fade into each other. gonna have to keep this pretty short too. Right there. We're cutting it right there. Boom, we got our last big hit. Cool, that's coming together pretty close. We'll go ahead and fix some of that jank there in the timing. So I'll have the dates going up here. And then we'll have just one last big hit probably right there. Oh, this just fades out. So we're going to need to bring in our own music hit. So probably just a big, dark, dramatic hit. So let's go ahead and look up some hits to kind of pull together the music as much as it should be. This is an interesting challenge trying to like talk through my usual process. So bear with me. I do like these LFEs, but they're really low. You probably won't hear them. Yeah, you're not going to hear them on like a regular like a phone or something. But if I have that and somebody's got a good sound system, then it's a win. And then maybe we could bring in maybe one of these hits. Let's see. These are too intense. Too intense. Maybe, what is it? There's a, yeah, nope, that's not the one. There's a slam that I always like. Let's do, I think they go by hit. That's closer to what I want. Yeah, we get some body hits in here. No, it's too hard. There's just not. Maybe the cinematic boom slam. I use that one a lot. Here it is. Let's see how this one sounds. Justin, these are not built in. They are sounds I imported into, there's a sound effects folder, you can bring it in. I don't have a link to the tutorial, but if you look up secret sound tip, I have it's an awful thumbnail. I hate it. I need to change it, but it's me like this. And it's like, don't miss the secret sound tip or something like that. So I hate that thumbnail, but I'll change it someday. A lot of these have been purchased over the years, and a lot of these have been downloaded from different sound websites, and then a bunch were free from like freesound.org. But yeah, it's just a massive list of different sounds. Maybe I'll look up a slam. Hits and slams. Maybe that's what we need. It's just... Maybe. That one's a little... I like that one. It's a little more open sounding to me. Let's get rid of those and try that. No, it's too high pitched. I could try pitching it down though. Let's try that. I wish it had like, let me pull out the piano note. Let's see how that sounds. No, because it keeps continuing on with the, we could reverb the heck out of it. Let's try that. We need to fade it off before that high pitched piano note hits in. And then we're gonna, we'll go ahead and do this handy dandy trick. We'll push Shift H to get a hold frame on it, and we'll drag that way out. We're going to locate the cathedral sound, drop that bad boy on there. Then we're going to come over here, set that to 1. Unfortunately, it doesn't go to 0. I don't know why. And then we'll just slide to the end, right up to that cliff edge, and drag it all the way to 100. And let's see how this sounds. It's bad tempo. It's closer. It's not perfect. Not perfect. Let's see, Ryan, you might be right. It's lower. I do like that. Let's try that. Man, I'm screwing up that tempo. Here we go. We'll bring that way down, and then let's bring in the cinematic boom slam too. They're not on the right, the right notes. Here we go. Let's try that. It's a start. I'm gonna need to finesse that, but it is a start. I think it's good enough to get us going on this. Let's see how this transition sounds again. That's a pretty decent transition. I wonder what it sounds like if I drag this out even further. Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe we'll try it right here. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. It's Control S, Justin, and you can also double click on that. But yeah, it's Control S because Final Cut Pro doesn't need to save, so it's not Command S or Control S. It's okay. Let's see. So we got this. This shot looks cool. I'm not quite happy with that. So I'm going to throw these into a group, and that's going to give me the properties of a magnetic timeline up here above it, because I'm obsessed with the magnetic timeline. But then also we'll keep the music on the magnetic timeline to keep everything more in sync. Okay, so let's... It might be cheesy, but let's try a fade to black. Fade to color. Hold. Let's get rid of the hold. What does that do? It works for a trailer. Okay, we got to start laying track. Okay, there's a great moment. Let's see if I can... I'm going to pull it from the main video. Okay, so we're going to zoom in here, perhaps. Oh, Final Cut Pro's choking. It's choking. The puzzle piece icon. So that's actually a couple icons. That's Frame.io and Creator's Best Friend. Final Cut Pro just drops the plugins all together kind of in that little category. It's nice. I like that. But yeah, Frame.io and Creator's Best Friend. This one exports chapter markers for YouTube, so that's really nice. And then Frame.io is a collaboration tool. Honestly, I was struggling to figure out Frame.io. That's something I gotta dive into more. But okay, so there's a great moment. I'm gonna find the really big moments here. So they have a nice big jump happening. Yeah, if I play this, I'm gonna get copyrighted, so I gotta be careful. You know what? Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna disable the audio on it. Okay. Hopefully I can't get copyright now. Okay, where's their jump moment? Oh, nope, I went too far. I don't know these dances as well as I should. I've seen them hundreds of times now, but... Okay, so we'll oh, come on. I don't know if you guys ever have it where Final Cut Pro randomly just like throws stuff off in a direction that you did not tell it to go, but Creator's best friend, eh? This is fun. I'm glad you guys are here. Okay. I was not looking. Let's see if we can find this moment. There's a really great moment. It always makes a really great photo. Oh, maybe this is it. It's a lot better when you can hear the music. Okay, that's the jump. Man, where is that? I have that in slow-mo somewhere. Something I wish I could do is put an adjustment layer that's always above, so I could just drop these tracks on directly, no problem. Oh well. Okay. That's where their peak is. It's not hidden like I want it to. We'll figure it out. Okay, they got this great moment. Yeah, I'm missing this whole dance. Where's that? Why am I missing that? I gotta have it somewhere. Chaos control, yes, I do. From time to time, depending on what I'm editing. That's my dad, by the way, so I'm under a lot of scrutiny right now. I gotta be really careful with the audio on here. I'm gonna get super copyright. I'm gonna have to disable it all. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna use this scene. This is a great scene. I know I have these in slow-mo somewhere. All right, let's get some clips down. Kind of that peak. This is all during COVID, so we couldn't have audiences and all that jazz. I guess COVID's still going on, but let's see. I passed a great shot of one of the dancers coming down out of a leap. Ah, I missed it, Steven. I shouldn't get distracted. I should just keep watching. This is probably driving everybody crazy. They're like, look, the shot's right there, man. And I'm just like doing whatever I do. Okay. That's a good high energy moment. I'm going to favorite that for later. They have this great moment. Where is it? Here at the end. Yeah, this always makes it into my trailers. So we'll favorite that too. I'm kind of going crazy that I don't have the other dances though. I don't know where those are. And I thought for sure I filmed this in slow-mo. Is the pace for the edits going to speed up before accumulating in a conclusion? Yes, it does. You just mostly what I do, I find the really pinnacle moments, the high energy impact moments. So I'll find the start, the high energy moments, and then it's just filling it in once you find those. So it goes much faster once you do that. But I'm kind of going crazy because I'm missing like a lot of the dances that I was planning on using. You know what? I wonder. Do I have that on this hard drive? I'm going to grab a different hard drive really quick. Luckily, it's right behind me. I gotta say, it's also a lot more difficult to edit when, when I'm trying to speak out my thoughts. I haven't quite gotten into the flow like I normally do, but that's all right. This is super fun, so. Okay. Let's see if that drive is woken up yet. Edit drive. Nope, I have Nutcracker. That's weird. That's so weird. I don't know where that could have gone. Maybe it's showcase. This stuff will be good. Okay, I'm definitely bringing this in. This is from a different show, but it's going to end up in this one too. And where did I drop that? I should sort this differently than what it's being sorted by. Okay. It's right here at the end. I'm going to disable music on that because I don't like getting copyrighted. Okay, so this stuff's great. Okay, so maybe I can bring in some of this. What did I shoot this at? This is at 29.97. So I can slow it down to 80%. It's a little bit slower. I know where that slow-mo footage is. Maybe. Yes, it's all in 4K. Sorry, guys, I'm really not answering a lot of your questions there. Yes, it's all in 4K. Yes, the list view is great for seeing frame rates. I don't really need to see the frame rates because everything's kind of the same across the board once I find it. But client projects. Let's do I have a behind the scenes? What is it? I think it was, there's Nutcracker. Australia 2019. Do I have behind the scenes footage here? Oh, that's all super old. Man, I don't know where this footage went, and it's driving me crazy. That's all right. We'll find it someday. But I have like a bunch of slow-mo footage. I just don't know what hard drive I threw it on. Let's see if I can turn on the frame rates here. Why am I not seeing frame rates? Guys, I'm blind right now. This is crazy. Maybe it's just already there. Let's give me more space there. There we go. Frame rate. We'll drag this over. So we got 2398. Yeah, everything's 2398. I must have just done it on a different show or something. Oh well. Okay, let's find some peak moments here. So this is 4K, so I could probably punch in. Let's try 200%, and we'll get this back. Bro, grab it. There we go. And actually, I'll shrink the size of these too. But maybe extend out the length. Okay. It's more impactful when it's that large. Maybe I'll just zoom out a little bit so I can see the people on the edge. Just a little bit. We'll cut it there. And let's see if we can get, yeah, here's a great high energy moment. And we'll drop that down here. We're gonna have to just shift these all around. Not feeling that. Let's try over here. And some light shots in it. Hey, thank you so much, Ryan. Oh yeah, you were right, Pops. It was the hit all. That was the secret. I didn't see your comment, but here we go. Let's try this. Zoom in ahead. Oh yeah, I like that moment right where they're coming down. Okay. Oh, I'm grabbing the wrong thing because it's not on the magnetic timeline. Let's see if I can get. Somewhere right in here. Get some of the light mixed in. Got a lot of that. Let's see what I can get over here. Should get some more of the polar stuff. This stuff's really good. This is overexposed. That's the problem with filming live. I'm definitely gonna need to do some optical flow. Oh, thanks for posting the stream, Esteban. I appreciate that. I can't say this is the greatest workflow video ever, but especially because I was so unprepared. Because I just found out I'm making this, so. I'm trying to decide if this is the music I like, though. I'm pulling it together, and I'm kind of feeling it, but it's not like, it's not quite gripping me like I want it to. This stuff would look so much better in slow-mo. It would. It might have just been the Nutcracker stuff I filmed in slow-mo. We could optical flow it. Video quality optical flow. Yo, football of fatherhood. Justin, optical flow is it essentially creates frames in between. So it's like fake frames using, I think it's machine learning. Don't quote me on that, but it generally helps slow-mo. So if you shot in 24, you can generally get a little bit better slow-mo out of it. So you'll see how it's a little bit smoother than if I just left it on its regular slow-mo. It's better. You can clearly see how optical flowy it looks, though. Maybe I'll get a 70%. Yeah. Here we go. Here's a fun moment. because I've done a trailer for them before, and I thought the same footage. Oh well, I'm gonna just keep saying that the whole time. It's not quite working there. It's gonna have to be like a real like. Yeah, I might need to change out my music. I'm not feeling it. Needs a cut there. Grab that moment. See how that. We're getting there, trimming through, just finding different moments. These flags are really great. That could be the big hit too. Yes, I did Blake Stevens, but I did it overexposed, unfortunately. I couldn't see my monitor very well on the gimbal. It is what it is. Okay, luckily it's 10-bit, so there's latitude there, but yeah, this could be a good good hit moment. That whip around. Let's see if we can have that hit there. And maybe slide this here. Almost like the impact of the flag is sending them up into the air. Okay. Alexander, I have the M1 Max. I actually forgot the specs. It's 2 terabytes of storage and the 32 gigs of RAM. I think that's what I went for. Yeah. No, I think you're right, Justin. I'm trying to get that that perfect. Oh, it's almost got to be like, yeah, something like that could be, and then back into another shot. Something like that could feel pretty good. I think I need to change the shot right after though, so that the colors aren't quite matching. I might change this to better performance. It's struggling with the stream. I think I need to end. Does this drive you guys crazy to watch me edit stuff and you're just like, just do this, man? What are you thinking? Did you have the stage lighting director change anything for better video exposure? No, I did not. It's probably a good idea. I'm going to be filming this same thing here next week, so maybe I'll do that. I haven't done a lot of filming of live stage performances, so it's hard to, know in advance what I should do. I was more of the more on the commercial side of life. So, but now I'm doing a ton of live performances, so it's all stuff I got to learn. I think I need to make that a little bit higher up so you see their hands. I might need to do an animation on the transform there. I need to decide, is this the music? It starts off nice. It felt more epic when I first saw it, but now as I'm chopping through it, it feels like it's not quite hitting the peak that I want. Why are you freezing there? Oh, it's probably trying to run off this drive. Can I close that? Nope, I'm using stuff off it. Bummer. Should have copied it over to the internal. Yes, I did use a gimbal that day. It's like it's like almost a 2-hour performance, and then we do a special day where I come on and film directly on the stage with them. So I should have the perfect settings, but the lights are just always shifting, and I can't see my monitor super well when I'm doing it. An identity beat feature. I'm guessing is that's where it like locates the different beats of the music. It does not. There is a plugin that does that, Beatmark X. And I used it a couple times. It works actually pretty well, but honestly, I just tend to find the beat in my head a little bit faster. Well, not faster, but it works pretty well for me. Hooked up, yeah, I've got the M1 Max Mac with the 32 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes of SSD. I wish I had some slower moments with single dancers for that opening. Definitely gonna need to work on exposure on this stuff. It's really rough, but that could be a good slow moment here. Let's try filling that in. If I slow this down a bit, yeah, the more and more I work with this, the less I'm feeling the music. It's a great song, but I don't know if it's the song for this, which is why editors always take forever with their music. I want to see how much I can recover highlights on this, because it's bad. Okay, yeah, we should be fine. There's enough detail. She is a little bit pale, but hopefully she doesn't see this live streaming. Yeah. But oh yeah, we can recover her plenty. So we'll be good. Thank God for 10-bit. Okay, I'm gonna turn off that. Yeah, that's a good way to do it, Yaroslav. That is a great way. Okay, you know what? We're gonna try some new music tracks out. I shouldn't have committed so hard on this. Let's jump on over. We'll go back to Soundstripe. They got good choices there. I'm already signed in. Yusuf, I have the Sony a7S III. All right, let's look up. Let's just see what they have for trailer. They don't have a playlist or something, but this is like a scary trailer. I want that like uplifting epic. That's definitely not what we're going for. Okay, let's go for, we'll just type in epic again. Let's try Big Epic Beauty. My watch is telling me it's time to stand. I've used this for something. not quite hitting the peak I'm wanting. This one's cool. It's kind of got that mystical sound to it, which I dig. Yeah, there are so many ways to tackle it. Yeah, that might be the way to do it too, Ryan. If I find an intro, actually, if I find a peak that I really like, I should probably look in the same key. Emotional epic, that might be the way to go too. Caleb Etheridge, this dude, he puts out so many songs. I don't know how he does it. I'm not sure if he's human. I see him on like every stock music site ever. He must just have that's all he does. He just sits there and generates great songs all the time. I'm not quite feeling that. Big Epic Beauty might not be the way to go. Let's see this. It's kind of got that nice soft intro. How big does it get? Blake, I usually send a ProRes 422 when I'm working with clients, but usually I'm uploading to YouTube in like MP4s. There we go. We found it. This is it. Rock and roll. I guess what I'm kind of looking for too is that Cirque du Soleil vibe in the music, which is tricky to do. This one's an interesting song. It's like I like the peaks of it, but it never has a moment where it dips down, which is I need that slower moment to kick it off. I'm kind of going crazy though that I don't have my slow-mo footage for this. I might have to look at a previous year and see if I've got it. It might be from my A6500 that I filmed it on. This one's really fun. It's just not quite the vibe that I need. Tome of Fate is what we're using already. Yeah, it is. It's the hardest part. It's even harder when you're chopping away and then halfway through you're like, yeah, no, this isn't it. This isn't the one. Granted, I probably picked it faster than I normally would because I'm on live stream, but yeah, I've heard some of these. Let's see. And I might need to check out, you know what, here, we're gonna check out Envato. Let's go to Envato. So this is sponsored by Envato Elements. No, I'm just totally kidding. Envato Elements is changing the game. Well, I totally screwed that up. Okay, let's look up Epic Trailer. And again, let me know if it's too quiet or too loud. This is like classic audio trailer music. In a world sponsored by Untitled.
Audio Jungle.
Yeah, Joseph, for real, it happens way too often. I like the mystery of this one. Oh, I don't know if they have keyboard shortcuts. Envato Elements, if you're watching, it'd be great if you had keyboard shortcuts to get me through these tracks faster. See, these songs go all the way. Like, they get the epic and they go all out. But my video would be so much better if I had some slow-mo in there. It's like a dystopian world trailer.
Audio Jungle.
This next one is called Epicness, and you know it's gonna be so good if it's named Epicness. Let's see what this is. It's got that emotional piano, you know, you feel it in your heart.
Audio Jungle.
Do you remember when the word, well, maybe it's just here in the US. There was a while when I was growing up where epic was the word that everybody always said, just constantly. All right, thank you so much, Ryan, for stopping by. This one's fun.
Audio Jungle.
And this is tricky. There's even more pressure when it's live, you know?
Audio Jungle.
I like that drop. Ooh. It's the end of the world, and you are watching a trailer instead of doing something about it. These are all just classic trailers. Epic trailer. See, I love when it starts off like subtle like that. It's got that big
Audio Jungle.
drum in the background and then the piano. That's what I love. And then let's see where this goes. It's not the worst. Let's see if it builds more later. A little too cliche, but you're right, Alexander. It does all seem the same. I think that's what I'm leaning into, though. Sometimes you gotta dig into the cliche so people know how to feel about a video.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Yes, that is like Audio Jungle. Can you believe how affordable these stock sites are? Because it did not used to be that way. It used to be super expensive to get your music tracks, and now it's like download whatever you want.
Jungle.
Man, this is tricky, guys. We might need to try a different site. It's like they have the theme there. They know the epic trailer. It's just that I'm trying to hit like epic, but not too epic, but subtle all at the same time. It's really, really hard. Oh yeah, I feel that, Joseph. You know what? Let's try it. Let's see if we can bring it down. Honestly, you know what I should look for? Do they have, yeah, instruments. feel like cello always speaks to the kind of Cirque du Soleil thing. I don't know. It's hard to say. Epic dark fantasy. Suspense trailer.
Audio Jungle.
I'm trying to hear the cello in here. I hear the guitar. Oh, there it is. Oh, here we go. Yo, what's up, guys? Here at the ballet.
Audio Jungle.
It's just such a tricky thing.
Audio Jungle.
A man spent 3 hours looking for music.
Audio.
This particular one, Blake, will not be. It's super last minute. I'm doing it for my wife's ballet studio. I've edited a few commercials for TV lately, and I was like, oh man, it would be so fun to live stream it, but they always have NDAs and stuff, so you can't do it. That's the problem with trying to mix your work world with your YouTube world. If I can ever do an actual commercial and do it live, that I would be so stoked. So I gotta try and figure that out in a contract or something, but
Audio.
this epic, that's just the name. All right. Let's see if, who else do we go to? Let's try Upbeat. Right? That's what I always think, Blake. I always think, yeah, you want me streaming. I have subscribers. They'll probably buy your product later if you let me do it, but whatever, that's fine. I understand. It's nobody big like Apple. Okay. Let's just see what Upbeat has for Epic, huh? Epic Choir of the Damned. The song is pretty cool sounding. But okay, this is what we're gonna do. Maybe I'll let these play out in the background. Oh, it's too dark. Okay. Oh, boom. Perfect. Nailed it. Samurai. I don't know if you guys have used Upbeat. Upbeat's pretty legit too, with their free licensing and stuff. Okay, I need to check one more. This is not the song I want. My hard drive's having a hard time. This is why you always buy fast hard drives, but when you need to offload stuff, it's just convenient to buy these cheap ones. Okay. Maybe if I go, do I have Cerealia? Oh, yep. Okay, I wonder, do I have Cerealia earlier? Nope, not the Final Cut Bro. I have 2019. BTS, here we go. Okay. Do I not have any of the stage stuff though? I don't have any of the dress rehearsal stuff. Oh, this stuff looks rough. I had poor lighting, and my 6500 does not like bad lighting. That is insane to me. Where did this stuff go? If I just knew where that slow-mo footage is, that would totally make everything okay. Because the massive part of these trailers is diving into the speed ramps. But For some reason, I must have just only filmed Nutcracker with it in slow-mo. And if that's the case, I'm very sad. Let's try. Let's see here. Yeah, that's crazy to me. What if I look at Nutcracker? What do I have on stage? This is probably where I find out my... I don't know if I can see frame rate in there. Yep, I filmed all this at 60. Okay, that's depressing. Let's see it. Let me look at some of these. Oh, back to Soundstripe, Journey to Eternity. Let's check out Journey to Eternity. Man, I can't believe you guys are hanging out with me. All right, let's look up Journey to Eternity. Whoa, fail. There we go. And I accidentally put a slash, but here we go. It's kind of starting off slow. Oh, it does have that circular vibe to it. Yeah, it definitely feels very circuit swing. I'm trying to think of. Let me look through this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to rely heavily on optical flow. I think I'm not supposed to have them going down on that note. I wish it was just a little bit more, just like 10% more energetic, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, it is pretty good, you said. Maybe it's so tricky. And you know what? Maybe I need to just go, oh, that sounds awful. Yeah, that didn't work. Coming back to that end moment did not work well. There we go. That sounds a little better. Okay, so maybe I just need to embrace it and say, this is the best I've got so far. I can work with it later. Okay. I am missing so many dances right now. What hard drive would that be on? Add some big drums, hits, and cymbal rolls. Yep, very right. I'll probably do that more towards the end just because I try to get the flow of the edit first. And because I'm working off the slow drive, it's struggling right there. Because not only am I missing the slow-mo footage that I thought I had, but I'm also missing like 5 of the dances. But if I can make it work with the original video. Let me go to, yeah, how am I missing all of these? Bring in some of the boys. It's not quite working there. This moment's cool too. I should get that head turn. Favored that too. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's maybe in the faster moment. It's the music's not quite there for that. Yeah, it's not quite working. Maybe a different way. Hey, nice to have you, Alexander. Thank you so much for hanging out. Always appreciate it. Hopefully there's some insight. This is the worst workflow video. I'm so scattered because I should have gotten all my footage in place beforehand. That would have been a smart way to do it. Right there. What am I looking for? See, this dance has great moments too. Oh, the colors are so off. I didn't do this on a very color accurate monitor, and I see it later now that my monitor has a really good display on the laptop, but that is what it is, you know? Okay, this is a cool moment, and I'm pretty sure this is in 4K, so. Actually, there's an even better moment later, now that I'm remembering. We'll go for the lift. There it is. Bring that down on the timeline. That's the problem with doing this adjustment layer thing first, because I can't just push it down directly on the timeline. Ooh, this could be a good, right? The lift could go. So that is peaking, and it shouldn't be. There we go. Now it's. Perfect, right there. And then we'll switch this over to. Should be able to do 200% zoom on this. Nope. Nope. It's not looking good. Let's try 140. Let's try that. It's tricky. It's tricky. You said it was paid. Although I do it for personal rates, but it's, because it's my wife's ballet studio, so I try and, you know, I like doing work for them because they let me have so much fun. But I don't charge my usual rates for them. Do. There's some kind of fun stuff going on there. Oh, here we go. This moment looks like it might be cool. We'll drop that on. That little that little glitch there. Let's trim that back. Blake, if I were to speedrun it, it would be a lot faster than what I'm doing right now. Probably, especially if I made sure that my media was all in place. But it is interesting trying to make decisions live. I will say that. Because, like, not only are you making your decisions, but you're also feeling judged for your decisions, and then you're regretting your decisions later, so you're going back and just screwing everything up. And really, my biggest asset when it comes to editing is to just drop it on the timeline. Just get as much stuff on the timeline as I can and figure it out later, because that's the biggest, I have so much editing block when I have nothing on the timeline. So as long as I'm getting stuff on the timeline and then shifting it around to the music, that's usually my best format. Let's see. I need like a nice slow element to go in here. I almost wonder if I want to fade this to black too. And this one I want to slow down. Slow that down. It's almost like she's walking up to the music, And then the colors on these are matching. I kind of want to... Also, these are all kind of from the same dance. I should probably shift that around. Wonder if I put this here. This one needs to be rendered so it actually looks decent. Render that optical flow. I will say one benefit of live streaming is you never get distracted. An absolute. Wait, Nasa's box. I'm trying to think of the Oh yeah, I was thinking about dipping to black. Nasos, I'm doing a 360 video lead forward. Oh, that would be interesting. Doing a 360 video and then you're the lead performer at the end. That could be sweet. Okay, I think those have enough contrast between them. All right. This could be a nice quick moment. You are right, Chaos, though. It does go to black a lot in big trailers. And again, that's my dad who taught me everything I know about editing, so he's got good editing sense. maybe she kind of gets. This needs to be a few frames earlier. I might need to drop in the original shot for this one because I don't know that that is actually 4K. It's looking a little grainy. Although I am exporting to 1080, but I need to change the framing on this, and I might. Oops. I think it's shift. There we go. Do I want to do that? Maybe go a little higher. I like how she's kind of prepping to the music there. And once again, editing off the slow drive. That was a mistake. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's different when you have, I don't even know how many people are in here. Oh, yeah, I bet that would be tough, Justin. I will say though, it's cool getting input from everybody too. Nope, that's too fast. I do. I'm going to drop in a title here to kind of feel that out too. Do I want to put the year? Yeah, maybe I'll just do that and dates. I got to find the right font. What is it? Hopper script? Yeah, I think that's the one I always use for them. And then I want to bring that up there. I'm going to bring in some like smoke assets and stuff too. Let's see, I have them in here. We got film grain fog overlays. That's what I'm looking for. I like this one a lot. Ooh, that didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna add a grow to this. Let's see how long we want it to grow for. Right to that point. 125? That's gonna be too big. That's too big. Yep. Let's do 115. Still too big. I want more subtle. Let's do 108. Let's try that. Perfect. Yeah, my assets folder. It's just been actually, okay, these smoke assets I think I've got for free from Premium Beat. But it's just been growing for years. All right. And then I want it to switch to the dates. I don't know the dates off the top of my head. What is it? I think it's the 20. This is a placeholder. I don't know what I'm doing here. You know what would be great is if they added the ability to add keyframes right here to the size. That way you don't lose resolution when you zoom way in. I guess Final Cut does a pretty good job of not losing resolution, but it'd be nice if you could just scale it right here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely add other elements. Nasos. I don't know how to say your name. It looks like a cool name, and I like that your last name is Vox, like the YouTube channel Vox. I'm trying to work on a tutorial for Monday for Vox. Okay. The font on this one. Here we go. This is where I get judged for my font choice. Let's try. It looks rough. Maybe something kind of spaced out like that. And then I should have their website, which I think is Studio Roxander. We'll see. I'm gonna have to play with all that. I think I need to have the info more prominent. Maybe I need to have the text fade in underneath. And then we'll have it fade out. I think I'm gonna have to stick with the fades. Let me go here, and I gotta cut a frame off so it doesn't put those together. Blend mode that takes out black, Justin, is there's basically a bunch. So you got add, light, and screen. Those three will, and then color dodge and linear dodge kind of do that as well, but they also affect the colors. All right, we need to enhance this smoke because it's kind of whatever. That's looking rough. I might need to do an adjustment layer on all of it and have all that growing. Just like, I like the music, but I just kind of don't at the same time. Okay, we need it. Sometimes you just gotta keep going. Let me think. Okay, we've kind of got a basic structure here of video everywhere. It's pretty janky, but we'll keep on going. Let me see. Let's enhance this smoke. Let's go. I really like the dust particles. I sometimes throw these on. These are from Video Copilot, I think. They're only 720p, but nobody ever notices. We're gonna add a curves modifier. We'll drop it down so it's just very lightly there. Cool, that's looking better. And then I gotta bring down the smoke element here too. So we're gonna do that with curves as well. And then maybe what we can do, I kind of want some color there, so maybe I'll do a gradient. Let's go to my Pro Shapes plugin. Shout out to the Pro Shapes plugin. And we'll bring this in here. And let's change the blend mode. I think, what I want, overlay? It's kind of giving it that blood red look. Let's see if we can change up the gradient a little bit. By the way, there's a gradient built into Final Cut. You don't need my plugin for it. I just added it there to make life easier. Orange. You gotta do the orange and teal. Let's do, actually, I'll jump out of this. Maybe a little too intense on the orange and teal. I don't know. I should find out their official colors for the show. I don't know what it is officially, but that's looking better. Yeah, we'll play with that idea. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. Oh, Dad, you and I are thinking alike with the tinting of the color on the smoke. Yeah, so Justin, I have a whole video actually on blend modes. But the one I used is overlay, and overlay takes the colors that you're applying and lays them over the top of your video, but it also, if it's at 50% gray, will be completely invisible. So overlay is actually really good for textures as well, because if you have like a gray texture, but then it has like darker lines and stuff, it integrates really nicely with stuff. I wish I don't have an example set up here to show, but I do have a full tutorial on it. It shows how to use every single blend mode. I don't have a link to it, but I think if you just type in every single blend mode on my channel, you should find it. Oh, bro, this slow hard drive thing is killing me. It's like you put all the money into buying a fast computer, and then you get a slow hard drive, and you're just screwed. Okay, that's looking cool. The link to my gradient plugin, yes. Well, there is a built-in gradient into Final Cut Pro, but all my shapes are, I think it's just finalcutbro.com. Oh, wait, no, it's not that. Don't go there. It's the finalcutbro.com. Whoops. I tried to buy finalcutbro.com, but I think Apple owns that one, so. Okay, let's get an idea. We need to hit him with an impact at the beginning. Let's bring the cinematic boom slam to the beginning. And ooh, that's so bright. Let's bring this one way down in color so I can not hurt your eyes when it's jumping between the two. And let's do a fade to a black. You know what? I need to throw all of this into a group so it's got the timeline features. Let's do that. Oh, and this. I need that too. Command G for that group. Okay. Let's get the fade to black here. Actually, can I just duplicate? This should let me duplicate it over. You know what I should do, right? That's where this particular shot should come in. So we'll cut that. Because it's got more speed to it. Okay. And then let's find a shot to replace out right there. Oh, you know, I should get some of the kids in here too. Ooh, we've got some nice spam in the comments. Can I ban them? Hide user on this channel. And then can I also remove and remove? Sorry guys, spam is rampant on the YouTube channel. Okay. Let me get back to what I was doing. We're bringing in some of these cool shots of these kids as dragonflies. I'm gonna replace that shot, so Shift R. Actually, can I do... That's a keyboard shortcut I want to know. Maybe somebody in the comments knows. I always want to do replace from start because it keeps the same duration when you drag it on. But I don't know if there's a keyboard shortcut for that. But tasteful sort of ribbon effect to follow those giant unknown. Oh, that could be interesting. I need to slow-mo everything. Also, these shots are too similar in framing, so I'm gonna flip one so it feels different enough. No, I don't want to flip transition. Flipped video. Yeah, that feels better. I think this one needs to be, maybe we could do a little zoom on there. I'm gonna just use a plugin actually. I'm gonna use my auto zoom thing. Shout out on the Patreon, you can download this. Okay. That's enough shout outs. Let's just do a slow zoom. Maybe I'll slow the speed on it. Also, another really great one is RT Punch-ins. They have a great... that's... The easing's a little bit too much. Maybe I need to speed it up. That's not working. Let's try... We'll just do the old-fashioned way. I think I need to figure out some jank there with that plugin. Justin, my Patreon's $4 a month. Definitely zero obligation to do it. I always shout it out, but it does help me a lot, but there's literally no obligation for anybody to ever get it. But I do upload. I try and do at least 2 plugins a month there, but I've been doing 3, I think, lately. And they're not like full-fledged plugins. They're usually like I'll do stuff like the subscriber things text. So you can like fly through the text, and I added the ability to like select where you fly through. But it'll have a few basic features, like you can change the color, the speed, and stuff. So they're simple plugins, but they are helpful. And like I did the Mr. Beast captions one, that one's been helping people a lot. So it's pre-animated text for you and stuff. So that's the idea behind Patreon. But yeah, anyway. Alrighty, let's see here. Why is this not optical flowing? Optical flow, man. Perform a replace start edit option R. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. That's something I didn't know. Oh yeah, I use my own plugins all the time, Justin. I actually build them for myself. It's out of selfish reasons that I build them, and then I'm like, oh, somebody else might find these helpful. I think this shot of the kids needs to be slower. And that is a downside to setting things up this way with the magnetic timeline, because it's, oh wait, no, I'm what am I doing? I know what I'm doing here. I don't need to do that. All right, let's go in here to custom, and we'll set this to 50%. I always get it confused if I need to leave ripple on or off. So let's set that to 50% now, and it should, yeah, there we go. I was gonna pull it out and replace it, and it was gonna be a big hassle. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, video quality, let's set that to optical flow. I've taught like 3 tutorials on how to use that tool, and I just was gonna forget. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I'm glad. The Mr. Beast text is fun. I'm actually really happy with how that one turned out. That's a little nicer with the slow. I just don't like the framing on the kid on the left there. Let's see if I can steal a little bit later. And I would love this to speed ramp up. Oh my gosh. Apologies for the spam in the comments. We're going to hide this and report them. And perfect. Again, don't click those links. Sorry about that. Getting lots and lots of spam. Okay. I mean, what are you gonna do, YouTube? Okay. We're gonna have to figure out color grading on this too. It's rough. Okay, so I'm pulling this out so I can work with the speed ramping on it. So I want the maximum speed right there. So what I'm thinking is if I slow this down to 50%, let's see how this plays out. Cool, that's feeling good. Now let's speed up this section. Yeah, that's feeling nice. There we go. Again, apologies for the slow drive. The hard drive is struggling. Let's set this to optical flow. Let's see how that's looking. And then we can replace that other shot underneath. That one's a little bit easier to speed ramp outside of the timeline. Are you trying to render the whole thing? I don't want the whole thing. Oh, that's a frustration I have, where when you do optical flow, it wants to analyze the entire shot, and I definitely don't want that. I just want this small segment, but what you gonna do? We'll put that in later. Actually, I'll just do it now. I am all over the place. Okay, are you gonna fit just how I want you to? There we go. I need more of the speed ramps going on here too. So again, I'm gonna pull this one out. See if I can shift B that. How is that? That's kind of working. Why do I feel like this timeline is not at 24? It is. Okay. I don't know. All right. So great to see you, Yusuf. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, that's a good point, Justin. I should do that. That's the way to do it. Wait, can you do that? Let's try it. I don't know if you can, unless you slow down. Yeah, I would have to create the compound clip before. I've already done the speed remapping, so we'll just leave it. That's a good point. Okay, we need to get some of these colors working for me. They're just too blastingly bright. This one just looks rough. Let's see if we can get a little more contrast out of it. Get a little bit of contrast there, maybe. The lights are crazy behind, so nobody's skin tones are even remotely accurate. That's the tricky shot, but you know. Definitely, I like the tint. I think I need the tint more vibrant. And I might go more blue. Okay. I think some nice. Ooh, I should add in Studio Roxander Presents too. And then we could have reviews. Critics are saying the greatest dance of all time. And I'm calling myself a critic, so it's legit. Okay, here we go. We're getting there. I almost feel like almost a super fast 2-frame flash here would feel good. And I think that I'm going to need to start adding in some sound design elements too. Yeah, that felt good. And let's see if I can change. Let's change the hue to match closer. Or we could even do complementary colors. Yeah, that feels good. Scale it up a little bit. Where did I get this? I don't even know where I got this transition, but I use it all the time. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you are. Oh, thanks, Shanur. I'm sorry I'm so bad with all your names. Shanur? Shanur. This needs to be a few frames earlier. Hey, come hither with Heather. How's it going? I feel like I need this scaling. Just needs that little bit of impact. Let's try a 150. Just a real subtle scale. Just gives it kind of that sense of dynamic motion. Oh, I'm so glad you're liking the stream. Big fan of bubbly water. If any company out there that sells sparkling water with flavor wants to sponsor me, I will take you up on that offer. I just need a mini fridge, always stocked full of bubbly water, and I will do a sponsorship with you. Okay, so we've got this sound bite at the beginning. I'm trying to decide if I want to. Let's try without a fade. Yeah, it needs the fade. It needs the fade. Let's bring that back. Might brighten this shot just a tad. I like the contrast though. It's like I want it dark, but I want that contrast to pop a little bit better. I think I need another shot here. This is too slow. Right here, I need another shot. Oh, Hither, come hither with Heather. It's speed ramps. I generally use speed ramps when it follows the music. It's probably always appropriate to use a speed ramp, just depending on the video. But Sky, this one I opened up to everybody because it's so last minute. I wanted to do a patron stream, and then I thought, well, we'll just open it up all the way. But I do appreciate you, and I'm glad you're a patron. And Nate says, thanks for saying the pacing's good. I appreciate that. Let's see. Okay. Let's find another shot. What am I'm clicking in the wrong spot. You know what I could do? Because I have... Let's see. I've got some other shots that I could pull in. Let's see. No, that's from Blender. Let me see. I have some behind the scenes stuff, I feel like. So I have this shot. This could be cool if I just let it flash for a second. And it's of the theater, so. Again, how is this not... This one's got to be slow-mo. Nope, I shot it all in 24. I guess I was just committed to the 24 thing. We could do a fade. Maybe a fade to black. Get back to editing. It's important. Thanks, Sky, for stopping by. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm glad. Me too. That's awesome. I'm glad. I wish occasionally in the past they've done a stream online of it. I don't know if they're doing it this time, but if there's ever an opportunity and I'm editing the trailer, maybe I'll toss a link to it. Okay, this needs work. So let's see. We've got this flow here. I think I'm trying to push a shot that's not gonna work. So let's see. He's not in it. I wonder if they would care. He's not in it this year because he's off dancing at ABT. Because he's a real pro. Unlike me with my video editing skills. Let's see here. I thought maybe one of those shots would work. They probably won't care. This shot is 1,000. If this shot's not in slow-mo, then something's wrong. Yeah, okay. So that one for sure is. I thought maybe I did something wrong. It could be if I follow the motion of their arms coming down and then he's pulling the cover, it could feel like a continuation of the motion. Oh yeah, definitely. Nasas, Nasas. I wish I knew how to say all your names. The video it's 1:05, but it's really 45 seconds. Yeah, I could use it to hide a cut. I could do I'm so tired of these adult hide user on this channel. I wish I could like report. If you guys see those adult ones pop up in the comments, report them, please. I don't know if it does anything, but okay, let's go back. So yeah, you know what, you're right. Let's feel it from the beginning. Let's watch this video all the way through, full screen. It's getting... No, it's freezing because it's a slow drive. No. That's gonna not help us figure out the pacing. Yeah, that's feeling good. Yeah, Justin, proxies might be the way to go. It's purely the drive. The computer's like not even breaking a sweat right now. It's feeling good. It's starting to feel good. There's definitely a lot of work to be done. I definitely want to get into some sound design elements. I'm trying to decide on this opener here. Maybe I just need to embrace that, and maybe I need to do another fade to black. Let's try it. Maybe I can make them a little bit longer. Trying to decide. Do I want 3 fades to black? Well, it's only 2. I might add a little bit of a zoom on this shot too, just to give it a little more floaty feel, whatever that means. I don't know what I'm describing, but I'm all about those digital zooms. Let's do one. Let's try 120. Yeah, you're right. It's not quite on the beat. I'm trying to decide if I want it. Sometimes I do them slightly off too. Maybe I want it earlier. A little too much prep there. Sometimes I do the cuts a little bit off of the music so that you don't know what to expect and it actually engages your brain more, but you have to do it very selectively. So I might, where is that? 2. Right there. We'll do 1 frame early. Now I'm gonna try fade. Crossfades can be cheesy, but they can be cool. So let's see. I kind of dig it. Let's see if we can render it out. It's getting choppy with the slow drive. That's a good point too, Jay. Or Justin. Why did I call it's your last name and your first name? Can't solve it, dissolve it. This shot needs to be higher. It's rough. Oh, I can't do it higher. I must have, that's when I shot it. I bet you that was the top of frame. I definitely want a bigger hit here, but okay. I think this edit needs to happen a few frames earlier. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. Oh my goodness. Can I just permanently ban? This is so annoying. And then report. My gosh. Hide user. You do what you can. You do what you can. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me. I'm so tired of these. These spam bots. It's pulling me out of the edit. Okay, yeah, the crust dissolves are feeling nice, I think. Okay, let's fix the grade on this. It's degrading. Sorry, that was unnecessary. Okay. We'll just get the exposure levels decent-ish. This shot, let me get some contrast on it. A little too much contrast there. I would love to get kind of a whoosh sound going there with. Oh, I could adjust the spins. Let me maybe slide it a little bit. Maybe I should go for the cross dissolve route. I think that's gonna be my. It fits the music well. Let me see if I can do a speed ramp on this. We'll shift B that. Speed it up a bit. That's not gonna work there. It's not quite the right moment to do one. Light coming down. No, Nasos, I don't have that shot with a full audience because this was during COVID, so they couldn't have an audience. So we had to take a bunch of precautions to not have anybody there. I would love that though, but it was all part of the narrative story too of our movie. I wish I could. I don't think they're streaming that anywhere anymore. That would be fun because I did it. It was like an hour and a half thing mixed with. It was both dance and little narrative bits that was really fun, and I got to go crazy with effects and sound design and everything. I learned a ton about Blender during that time, building full 3D scenes and stuff. So, but anyway, let's see here. I'm trying to decide. I feel like maybe I need to get a better. Maybe there's too many cross dissolves. I don't know. It works with the music. I'm trying to like. Maybe it's just this shot is not working. Yeah, no, I agree. Oh, see ya, Bryant. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you guys are getting some kind of value out of this. Okay. It might just be the shot, but I feel like I need to have... The thing is, there's a lot of kids that perform with this too, and I don't want to keep it just to the older performers. So maybe I should find an interesting shot of just the kids that's a little bit different than what I'm trying to use, because I don't feel like it's flowing the way I want it to. Oh, maybe we could have... Oh, this is the fun shot. I'm following them running through the stage. We'll try that. Somebody said it was Option R. Unless I changed my... Oh yeah, that worked. That's great. Hey, Option R replaces it from start. And this one needs to fade for sure. Can I go higher on this shot? I'm cutting off heads. It's gonna get me demonetized. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna follow him up. He goes up. We're gonna do a camera pan there. And then we're gonna come back down. Nobody will ever know. Let's see. What did such a pivotal? I'm sort of trying to convey the empty seating moment right before the flag waving hits and kicks. Yeah, no, that's a really a good point, Nassau, sir. Again, that's you're probably cracking up every time I say your name. And Frank, is it Frankenchino and Bagel? I appreciate that. I'm glad you're getting some use out of this. I didn't even know if this was gonna work, so it's definitely a fun test run, and it's super fun. Arthur, okay. Oh, Frank, cool. I'm gonna try and remember all these names. Hopefully I can do more live streams. I love doing them because it's super fun to hear directly from you guys while I'm making the content, but it is also like... It's difficult to figure out a good time to do it where I'm not cranking out another video. But it works out when I'm editing the video that I'm needing to crank out. Yeah, we need to make this... We need to make the energy happen right when they're finishing their turn. So they're finishing right... I think it's right there. Seems to be a frame earlier. And my zoom's not happening. Control V to pull up the video animation. There we go. He's kind of up in the air. I think that's a no-go. Oh, and then we got dogs going. Oh, nope, that's why I made that cut. Maybe I can go earlier. I don't know. Let's go back a few frames. Nope, more frames. It's the problem with using the pre-edited stuff. Do it, Frank. It's super fun. Super fun. It puts a lot of pressure on. It forces you to make decisions that you probably wouldn't make normally because you've got that barrier of time and the client's not there. But now everybody's my client, so they're all watching over my shoulder. It's super fun though. I love it. And you guys have really great input too. I think it's helping making this piece even that much better. Maybe I need to pull this a little earlier. Maybe make that fade to black faster. I really like that moment there. It's feeling good. You know what I forgot? They specifically asked that I throw in one of the dances, so maybe I can swap out one of these shots. There's a specific dance they want that wasn't in this particular production that is in the new one. So let's see if I can get that in here. Throw it in there, but I like that moment a lot. It shows the character happening. Oh, let's get rid of the streaming audio. Okay. That's awesome, Heather. So glad. Yes, having to take scheduled breaks to chat here 50,000. Yes, I would love that. Oh, no, wait. That would be incredible, but do not feel obligated. Only if it's something that you just can't help yourself from doing. All right. We're going to hide the naked HD. It's like so irritating. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can throw in that shot that they were specifically requesting that I forgot until now, which is not a good look for me. Here we go. Oh yeah, we got these fun zombies going on here. Pirouettes are always great with music. Let's see if we can find a moment where they're all doing the dance. Get me some more space here. Yeah, this stuff could be great. Here we go. Oh, fail on the camera move there. I think I had two cameras rolling though. Oh, there we go. I can almost make the zoom out part of the music. Let's see if we can reframe this. When I'm getting the spam bots, that's when you know you've made it on YouTube. When you get best adult dating website spam, you know you have entered a new realm on YouTube. That's working. I wonder if I should almost swap these. No, the other one feels a little more epic. Yeah, I have been a ton, Craig. And if you guys can report them too, that would be phenomenal, because that's the worst. Okay, let's see if I render this, how does the optical flow on this one look? I might need to frame it higher and drop down low. Yeah, that's feeling good. Ooh, you know what? Let's do a power zoom. A Mr. Beast zoom. No. Oh, I should have added position keyframe too. Okay. It's carrying that energy. I feel like that's working. Thank you, everybody. Report the bots. You can't escape it on YouTube. It's just the worst. Okay. I need to brighten this shot just a little bit because I feel like it's a little too dark to start out. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. So if we bring the highlights up on this just a beat, actually a lot, because it needs to be eye-catching. I think I got my saturation levels a little too intense there. And we'll just get this. Give it that eye-catching. Power zoom. Yep, you just go all the way with your scale. I feel like I almost want to show, well, it's important to show feet and ballet, so maybe I'll leave it. I was thinking maybe I want to zoom in more on her face to show her expression, but it is important to keep the feet shown in this world. Learning all sorts of amazing stuff about ballet from my wife. Okay, let's see. So I've got this zoom moment. How do I scroll through the clip? I'm just using the skimming feature, which is S. You can also enable it with this button right here. And the video I dropped today, it's for Premiere users, but there's also a ton of features, even if you do use Final Cut Pro, that you might actually gain insight from. So, and that's a long 35-minute tutorial. It's a little faster paced than this live stream is. Okay, what do we got going here? This one is overexposed. We got to bring that down too. Get that contrast back. Okay. I wish the speed ramping was working on this particular shot. What is happening? There we go. Final Cut Pro is not the time. Okay, you know what? Let's try. What's earlier? Because there's that great stance there. Let's just see what. If I had that on a big epic moment. What about at the end? Because that almost feels like the pinnacle right there. That's feeling pretty good. I don't know, what do you guys think? I almost like that better at the end. It feels a little more... I might need to cut it for a frame of black. And then fade this up real quick. Oh, I can't do a fade on this because it's using a blend mode. I would have to, oh, I could put these all into a compound clip. All right, good night, Yaroslav. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for staying up this whole time too. I kind of dig that. Let's see. That energy. Drop this over a couple frames. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm going to put this shot at the end. We'll just... Now, if something about it is a little bit off and I can't quite put my finger on it, maybe I just need a little bit more time on the fade out. Yeah, and then we'll do a slow fade on the title coming up. I wish it was a stroke of genius. I think it's a stroke of getting lucky with a shot. And once again, reporting this user. I wish when you reported it, it would automatically. Yeah, I wish it would automatically vanquish them, but that's feeling a lot better at the end. It feels a lot stronger. Let's go ahead and fix this trash job I've done of organizing my timeline. Okay, and let's pull this back to where that shot was. Where was that? Where did I? Oh, okay, that was here. Maybe I can put that here. I'm feeling better about that. Maybe I have two shots there. Like getting the lift here. And then this needs to hold out just a little bit longer. Perfect. That's feeling good. And then we gotta pull out that zoom. Yeah, James, I've been blocking all of them. They keep making new accounts. So it's amazing that they can keep coming up with new names, you know? I mean, they aren't that new. It's pretty much the same thing over and over again. Yeah, that's feeling a lot better in the edit to me. So I'm going to stick with that. But we're going to zoom in even further. 160, and I think I'm going to change the position a little more. That's feeling good. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a full walkthrough or full watch through. It's probably gonna freeze partially through because of the slow drive, but let's just try it. And I need to start getting into some sound elements. I think if I can put in some like, that's gonna be tricky because it's not like a narrative film, but I need optical flow to work on that shot. A big slam on that. That's feeling good. It's getting better. We're coming from nothing a few hours ago. Oh my gosh, it's 3:25 already. And my camera battery's gonna die. Let me swatch batteries on this really quick. I'm gonna try this fancy thing. I'm gonna do this be right back camera. Did that work? I think that worked. Okay, I'm gonna swap my battery on my camera really quick. Okay, I'm coming back. I think that worked. I'm using the A7S III. I could get away with the A6500 because it's mostly the lens that makes it look the way it does, but I do like having it full frame so that it's not quite so close up on my face. Okay. But it's like plugged in using USB, which kind of trickle charges it, so after, several hours it finally dies out. Okay. Let's what happened to the flag scene? It should be happening there. Whoa, my mouse is not scrolling to the side right now. There we go. Let's see here. Okay, so we got the flag scene there. Yeah, I like the zoom on it. It makes it feel like there's a lot more impact on the entire scene. Let's go ahead and hide some of that stuff. Okay. You know what? I might replace this shot with another shot from the new dance that they have going on. Because I think that's important to them to show the new one coming in. So let me find some more elements there. This is all one shot kind of thing. Maybe we could do something like this. I wish you guys could see this with the music. It's so fun with the music. But I also like not getting copyright striked. Okay, it was Option R. Yeah. We might need to do a little. Yeah, we're gonna need to do a little adjusting here. So they jump out of frame. Add a keyframe. We'll slide her up a wee bit, and then we'll slide back down here, and that can fix the timing in just a second. Cool, and then let's make it feel a little more natural. Spread them out a little bit. Now it just looks like I was a great cameraman. I just nailed it. Spot on. Add a little contrast to this. It's feeling cool. I wonder if I were to scale up at the end, if it would give us that cool what is that? Is that dolly zoom effect where you're moving back but zooming forward at the same time? It might give us that effect. It's worth trying. And we'll go ahead and scale this up to 125 maybe. And we're gonna need to adjust the position too. Let's see it. That's not quite giving me the effect I want. It's a little bit there, but I need to adjust the. It's working. I like the little duck down on the animation. That was an accident, but we'll take it. Let me see if I can make this larger. Boop. Perfect. I'm probably going to need to adjust the smoke effects and stuff to match better with the coloring of this, but okay, let's see. I'm going to pull down the exposure on this shot while I'm here. $10-bit camera. It is a lifesaver. Let Let me also adjust the framing on this if I can. Who says you need to have good framing when you film? You just fix it in post. I think this shot, I need to adjust the position to drop down just so that their feet are staying in there. And I might... Oh, slow drive, come on. Okay. Let's see if we can get some whooshes happening. How about? And maybe some slams and all that. All that jazz, because that sounds like a fun thing to do. So we're going to dive into our sound effects here. And we'll look up. Let's see. I like these transition sounds I have. It's my current phase. These aren't the ones. Are they? Maybe they are. I can't see the names. Okay. Yeah, so right here we're gonna get, where's the... Let's try that. That sounds kind of flaggy. So we gotta get it right at the right moment, right at that speed ramp. Yeah, that's feeling good. And then let's do... What's the hit sound I want? We'll just look up hits. We'll see what we got. It might be too epic. We'll try it. I'm trying to think, what is the sound effect pack I love? Yeah, it's too much. What is that sound effect pack? I'll look at it in my movies, assets, sound effects, Valhalla. That's the one. Sound design. And let's see if I can bring that here so you guys can follow along with me. Bass drops. Nope. I wonder if I've got... Oh, you know what? Maybe there's a better one. Designer sound effects. Impact. Wait, maybe this one. Maybe this is the one. Maybe. Hey, backroom editor. I am having a fabulous Friday. It is going a way that I wasn't anticipating. I wasn't planning on live streaming today, but things just worked out in my favor, so. I'm feeling that. Maybe if I had a little bit of a riser in there. Let's just try it. Let's shift this over. Maybe if I drop the pitch on it or something. They are peaking a little bit. Let's try riser 4. Oh, good. We got the adult dating site again. Let's go ahead and just hide them. Oh my gosh. Can't just have fun editing anymore. Let's get rid of this one. Ooh, that's feeling better. It's pretty subtle. Okay. It's I like that. Okay. Let's see if I can get a real slow whoosh happening. Give me the slow whooshes. Ooh. Yes. I think my slow whooshes are way down here. It's crazy. Let's try it. You never know. Yes, it's Frank. Thanks. I am more likely to purchase a sound effects pack than I am a plugin because I find that sound effects work all the time. But plugins, they work in a lot more situations, in my opinion. Let's just see if I can get this. Let's drag that out. And let's get the pitch going lower on it. That sounded cool. I think I want it even slower. I should have just where is that? Preserve pitch. Let's just take that off. Yeah, it's really subtle, but I like it. I almost feel like that little arm thing going up should be like the sound of like paper pages flipping. I don't know why, but I don't know that it would work. Yes, 70% is your movie. And I'm starting to think it's 80% at this point, but I don't know if I have enough time on this to put a full 80% level. Wake up, hard drive, wake up. I don't know why you power down. I'm working with you. I'm almost thinking of swapping out this shot. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too in my head about it, but I think this needs the crossfade. We're gonna go for it. Okay, let's see if we can find some whoosh stuff to go through here. Some of these are too scary. Let's just try that. I don't know. It's probably too much. Probably way too much, but this video is all about having fun. Actually, It actually kind of adds a nice flow to the edit, and I can get rid of the cross dissolve that happens here, which I actually kind of like. That big drum's not hitting as hard as I want it to. Ooh, let's try it. It's probably not gonna work. Ooh, let's go for that. Drop it down in volume though. It's peaking on me. It's before. I should just EQ stuff, but alright. I will do an adaptive limiter at the end. And let's see here. This would be a nice place for a little whoosh. I'm gonna get a transition. The more I say the word whoosh, the harder it gets. Let's try that one. Bring it up a bit. It needs to be something a little higher in pitch, I think, to come up above the music. That one sounds a little weak to me, but it might be what we need. Maybe if I kind of combine these two. I don't know, they're pretty quiet with the music. This one, oh, that's the lower one. Maybe let's pitch it. And we'll bring up the volume on it. It's just there subtly. This scene feels like it needs it. We'll go crazy. Let's try it. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Guess I'm peaking here still. Why am I peaking? Oh, it's probably because these two are overlapping. The volume's doubled up. It's just surprising. There we go. I feel like I almost want like a wind sound or something here. Just because the smoke's kind of rolling in. These might be too scary. No. There's one, what is it? Wind 8. I use it all the time. Throw this one in. Maybe it makes it feel too outdoors. I wonder if I added in... Hear me out. Let's do a riser at the end. We'll try this. We're just gonna have the music cut completely. I don't know if this is gonna work. now? I don't know. Yes, this is it. Riser 2. Just kidding. Actually, what does this do? Let's just find out what it does. I feel like the idea is there. I just don't know the right way to approach it. Ooh, I could do this deep. And we'll just keep it, we'll keep it subtle. Drop it way down. That almost works. My favorite place to buy sound effects. Honestly, I get this is where Facebook advertising gets me, you know. So they always advertise like 1,000 sounds. Where did I've downloaded a ton of sounds from freesound.org. I love having Soundstripe has a great sound library. And I also really love Envato Elements. Brought to you by Envato Elements. No, so Envato Elements has some really cool sounds on there. Theirs is a little bit trickier to get around, but there's a ton of really amazing stuff there. And then where else do I like to get sounds? I got sound effects from Video Copilot. I found this Valhalla pack of sounds, but then they somehow got in legal trouble or something. It's one of my favorite sound packs. Anyway, they can't sell it anymore, but I have it, so that's cool. I hope the copyright's okay on it. Yeah, I get them from all over though. Also, Pexels.com has a ton of free sounds now, so go there. They have music and sounds, which is great. It's kind of got that space Star Wars vibe to it at the beginning there. I wonder if I should bring in the empty theater here. Let's try it. Let's bring in the empty theater with the light. My watch has told me to stand up like 4 times since I started streaming. Okay, let's go ahead and bring that in. Oh, I should have used Option R. Cool. And then I dig that. Let's scale it up and fix the rotation because whoever was operating the camera is a total idiot and put it at an angle. I guess I was going for a Dutch angle or something. Yes, I think that is genuine, Heather. I can't speak to the quality of it. I've never used it, but I see that ad all the time. I almost kind of want to like a very slow crossfade. Like yeah, it's kind of like a double exposure look almost. Yeah, that feels nice. And then this shot right here always chokes it because it's like, oh, gotta kick into the old drive. I wish I had a better sound effect right here, but Wonder if I add some kind of uh let's try my classic cinematic boom slam. Never fails me. I've used this sound effect more times than I can count. It's hitting those low ends. If you have, a really great sound system, subwoofer or something, you really feel that. Unfortunately, everybody's watching it on their phones anyway, but it is what it is. I think the wind adds to it. Maybe I'll turn this up a little bit, slide it over a frame. That's working. Yes. Oh yeah, AirPods Pro. I thought about using that, and then I was like, I'm gonna be streaming for a long time, so I don't think the battery's gonna last. These studio monitors are great. They're super flat, so you're getting accurate sounds, and then I push it into my sound system, and I feel it later. You know, it'd be great. I don't know if M-Flare 2 works yet on in the M1 systems. That would be great because it's a cool flare already, but it'd be cool to add even more to that flare. I wonder if I've got a light leak or something, but let me try it. Let's jump into my assets folder, effects, and look up. Where's my light leaks? Here we go. Let's try that one. That one looks good. I'm not going to think too much about it. Drop it above here. And we'll do screen. Does it feel too much like the sunshine? Maybe it does. Let's go ahead and drop the exposure a little bit. I think it feels kind of nice. Oh, James was suggesting a light flare at the beginning. I mean, I could do an off the side flare. Unfortunately, M flare's not working, and that's my favorite way to build flares. I'm currently testing out Boris Effects. I think they have a. Do they have a flare? I was gonna try and learn it right here. No, I'm testing it out, and so far it's really cool. Maybe you're right though. Let's see what this does. If we shift the hue on it to a red, does that does it hide them too much? That's kind of an orange. It's kind of cool. Is it eye-catching? Is it what gets people in the seats? I dig it. I dig it. At this point, we're just you're just doing the fun stuff. This shot needs a zoom. I feel it. The music's building. You feel the zoom. Let's jump it up to 135. Let's see what that does. Gets stuck there every time. Here's what I'm gonna do. What if I render this whole thing out and we watch it all the way through? That sounds like a good time. This M1 Max is killing the render time. You can see it flying through. All right, let's do a full watch through. Hey, Drone Kings! Yeah, I think there's a lot to watch. I don't know how long I've been streaming. I feel like it's been a while. I'm feeling it. It's getting closer. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. What can we do more here? I feel like some of the sounds were a little too intense. This one feels good. That one's too much. That's a little better without. Let's see if we can find. Let's see what we can find. Wow, I cannot click. See if this fires. You know, I was trying that. I haven't had any major luck. I haven't spent a ton of time working on it, but it is on my list to potentially pull off. So I'm working on it. Hopefully. Maybe over here. The fire is nice, but it's not quite working. Yeah, it is a really great challenge. All right, let's try this. Turn it up just a little bit. I might need to just turn down the music overall so that you can actually hear some sound. Let's try that. I wonder, let's see what these other fades look like. If we do a highlight fade, a warm fade, additive. It's kind of fun. Yeah, the imposter Dylan. Hey, smoke at the beginning is not a bad idea. And it kind of ties in the beginning and the end, huh? Let's try it. Let's try that out. Ooh, my back is killing me. It gives that sense of mystery. I'll be curious to see how this works because just because it won't be tracked or anything. And I don't think I could track it very good. It might work. Okay, let's play around with the settings here. Slide it with T. Fade it up. We're gonna have to make it really subtle, I think, for it to work. And let's shift the color. I might need to do just midtones. There we go. It's kind of working. Gives that sense of mystery. Okay. I'm wondering, I do need to have... Maybe this would be a good Studio Roxander Presents. They have a font and I don't know what it is. I think I'm gonna have to look that up later. We'll just go with a random thing for now. Maybe I'll do Roboto Light Italic. Problem with this shot is that it's got the light blasting through it, so you can't see the text. Show. Maybe we'll have it slided over here. Yes, the Mr. Beast font. Oh, that's a good idea. We'll try that. Chaos. All right. You know what? I have some cool kind of cinematic animations that maybe I can do. I think. Do I still have those? Oh, you know what? I might have hid them for a tutorial, and I don't know if they're still there. Well, maybe here I'll look up fade. What is it? Blur? Let's just try a blur. We'll try that. It's too fast. Maybe I can, hopefully I can slow it down in duration. It's just, it feels cheesy. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, maybe maybe a little bit of a riser would work here because it's shifting that music tone. Yeah, I like that. I like how that feels. I do not like this text, however. I think this looks awful and it should be burned. This looks a little better. What if I like... Doesn't really have that trailer vibe. It's more of like an intro credit vibe. Maybe. I'm gonna leave it there as a placeholder and decide later. Also, why am I doing this way? This is not good. Let's get this down here. You know, it'd be great if there's a keyboard shortcut to drop something in the layer stack below. That would be really cool. Ooh, I could make the title wipe away as they're waving their arms down. Yeah, it's kind of a fun idea. let's Jimmy rig it, see if it works. Do we just have a regular? Surely. Oh yeah, here's blind. Okay. Let's wait, we'll just try it out. And then if it works, I could do it more with draw masks. The problem is getting that timing right. Let's see if I can line it up right there. Nope. It's not the worst idea. I'll have to play with it more. Oh, and you say center it again? Let's try that. That's probably a good idea. Honestly, it's super cool getting everybody's insight. What if I do... I think it looks better slightly stacked. Ooh, that... Yeah, I'm feeling that better. All right, Grimes is actually going to finish editing this for me because he's got better ideas than me. Or she, I actually don't know. I can't tell online. All right. We're going to do a slow grow. We're playing around with this. We'll see. Yeah. From top down. Yeah, right to left. I guess I can shift the direction here. You know what's funny is I never use this wipe transition, so I'm learning new stuff. Yeah, you're right. You're right. If we just if we get it going a frame later. It's feeling better. That one, it almost lines up perfectly with her arm, so that's great. Hey, Matthew. I am so glad. That's awesome. And thank you for being a patron. That's amazing. You guys are incredible. I'm so surprised at how generous people are. You guys blow me away. So thank you for that, because I was not expecting to be able to do anything full time on YouTube for like 3 to 5 years when I started. So big part of that is because of you guys. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That feels good. I like that edit. That's the kind of edit that makes me feel happy. Okay. Alrighty. So let's do a watch through. Oh, Grimes is a girl. Sorry about that. Oh, that needs a whoosh sound. That's what that needs. Is it gonna choke? Something there. Oh, it's choking. think I need to cut that riser a little bit early. And I need to bring it down in volume. I wonder if I were to muffle it, what would happen? Yeah, I like it better muffled. Let's see if I can, one frame later, we'll fade this out. I think that's feeling better. Yeah, I'm wondering if there's something else I should add there, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Alrighty. We're going to change the pitch on this a little bit. Okay, and let's add a whoosh here. This is, I think, my longest stream ever. Yes. Yes. Let's try it. Bringing the arms down. If we make it subtle. A little louder. I'm feeling that. That's feeling good. Grimes is on to something. Okay. Almost, you know what? I'm gonna make this flash to white because the music's shifting, and there's definitely just a higher tone going on. So let's go. I think it's fade to white is the custom one I made. That's too bright of white, I think. Okay, let me do fade to color and shift it over. Just had a thought. You cannot save transition presets, which is interesting. Maybe you should be able to do that. A little brighter. Maybe a little bit of blue. Cool. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch it through one last time, and then I think I'm gonna need to take a mental break because it's been a long one. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully it plays through without glitching out. And this has been super fun. I definitely need to do this way more often. So hopefully we can. All right, let's go ahead and play through. Cool. I'm feeling it. It's looking a lot better than when we started, and I'm definitely gonna need to finesse it some more. There's some places I want to work a bit with transitions and whatnot, but It's feeling good. I'm happy about it, and it's not too bad for pulling it together in a few hours. So thank you everybody for joining me who was able to. I really, really do appreciate it. Hopefully you were able to get some insights into my workflows and stuff. I can feel my voice kind of leaving my body, so seriously appreciate it. This was so much fun. Great insights from all of you, and yeah, hopefully we can do it again in the near future. So yeah. Also, I dropped a new video today. If you just haven't had enough, it's for Premiere users coming over to Final Cut Pro, but there's a ton of advanced Final Cut features that I cover in there. So I think everybody's going to gain some insight into Final Cut Pro. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one.